What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Tried to enunciate my way through that title. Oh man, I wanted to have this video up for you guys yesterday, or the pseudo kind of order that I've been uploading. Like it was this game's turn yesterday, but just, I don't know, I could not get myself to just sit in my chair and record the commentary. I don't know, I was in a mood last night. I don't know what was going on. It's one of those times, I wasn't feeling great maybe, I wasn't, I don't know. It's one of those times I was just sitting there just kind of going, I don't know, I just couldn't get into my fun mode. I don't know, I was just down, I don't know. Weird question for you guys out there. Does it seem like a lot of people are streaming and or playing the Kingdom Hearts franchise right now?
We're almost there.
What's up with that? Like my YouTube feed has been just filled. Sorry, people are screaming in my house right now. I have no idea what's going on. Now my dogs are getting involved. Oh, fantastic. But no, like we're saying, but no, people just my YouTube feed has just been filled with Kingdom Hearts. Not that I'm complaining. I like Kingdom Hearts. I'm just.
It sure ain't what I pictured.
It just seems weird. Like we haven't had like an announcement for Kingdom Hearts 4 or anything that would drive people to play it. It just.
You gotta mess up bad for Yakuza to come in and play humanitarian.
Well, I mean, it's free work, so.
Nobody's home, huh?
Don't worry. We're coming in on a pirate ship, ain't we? Doubt they'd be so cautious if they knew it was you.
He's right. A Yakuza welcome party might be happy to see you, Captain. It's, us I'm worried about.
Wait, huh? You say that now? When it's too late to leave? Don't get off this boat before I tell you to.
Got it. I won't.
There really ain't anybody here? And sun's gonna be down soon.
Look.
They were hiding from us?
I'm just gonna say this. If you're gonna wear those outfits,
Everyone, come back!
You can't claim I'm trying to be stealthy.
Who are these guys?
No.
Don't look like Yakuza to me.
No.
Hey now, surely we can talk this out, right? How about introductions? We came from over on Rich Island.
Drop your weapons and kiss the ground. Do it. Now.
Don't think introductions are the way to go here, Jason. Nah. We're gonna have to speak their language.
You're right, Captain. They're not giving us much choice. Best way to handle a situation like this, show them they can't mess with you.
Come on!
Am I the only one who wants to challenge the efficacy of these bone swords that they're using? Like, do you think they're good cutting weapons? I don't know. They seem too thin. Like, I don't feel like they would just break. I don't feel like they'd be great cutting weapons. I mean, they're essentially just clubs with a serrated edge. Which, now, don't get me wrong, that'd fuck somebody up, I'm just saying. Have you ever tried to lift somebody up by picking them up with on their face? Very hard. It is a feat I have never been able to accomplish. Not for lack of trying.
Who are these dickheads?
Palikana disciples, most likely. Their sage must have had teams of heavies serving as bodyguards.
Hard to believe there's so many left. Didn't they arrest that guy?
Looks like we've got more company. Hey!
You know,
Hold it! Hold on!
we've dealt with this
Don't go
cult.
anywhere.
Think they're Yakuza?
We've
Doesn't
arrested
seem like
their
they
leader
won't
for
fight.
being,
Ready to explain this mess to them?
a
Maybe.
criminal.
Depends if they want to listen.
Maybe we ask these guys to stop wearing their cult
really is you.
robes.
You're right. What a relief.
I mean, I get it.
You
They're,
say Majima. That's supposed to be my name?
I don't know. These guys were like brainwashed or whatever.
Think you'd better
But
explain what
still,
happened. And
Um,
if I don't like what I hear,
I think we get them to
I'll
stop
kill
wearing the
every
cult
one of
robes.
you.
Hey, easy. What's the matter with you?
This is our island, and we don't tolerate outsiders.
What? Are those swords made of metal?
That's what's the matter with me.
I thought they were all bone, but maybe it's got like a metal core. But
Majima-san, yeah? I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
despite the weird outfit.
What about the rest of them?
Yeah, maybe it has a metal core.
Too.
Hang on. Let's get things straight. We didn't come here to fight. That was entirely on your guys. They didn't even bother to... What the hell are you...
Shit, Masaru!
Stay back if you know what's good for you.
You one-shotted Masaru? Okay then. Guess the gloves are coming off. Wait! Stop the shit already! Rodriguez, Majima-san, listen to what I'm saying, alright? This was just a misunderstanding, that's all. Have it your way then. No, I mean, I believe you, I do. But amnesia? Really? You don't remember me at all? Face, name, nothing? Not like I mean anything by it. Well, my name's Shigaki. I have my own family in the Tojo clan, a direct subsidiary. You even came to talk to me at an officers' meeting? Sorry, pal. I'll level with you. Even my own name ain't sticking right now. Goro... Majima? Goro. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Good thing we named our ship
I know it's
Goro
almost like a writer came up with it.
Almost too lucky. Starting to wonder if this guy really has amnesia after all.
Sure is strange. Goro Majima. Tojo clan officer. I must have been riding high, huh? And I still win and dissolve the clan and shit? You did. Whole bunch of new laws got passed. Put all sorts of restrictions on our kind. You and some other top Yakuza dissolved the two largest factions in Japan. The Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance. Blink of an eye. Up and declared it one day. Naturally, you all met some fierce opposition from the rank and file. But if we hadn't dissolved then and there, it would have been a slow decline anyway. We'd have petered out. That's the simple truth. In more recent days, I feel I've really come to understand what you were trying to do, Majima-san. Hey, that's great and all, but still, ain't like I remember. You really don't, huh? So far as the Yakuza here go, you said there's about 100? That's right. Slowly whittling down that mountain of nuclear waste, sending it back to the countries it originally came from. However you slice it, these guys got a raw deal. They were tricked into handling the waste, and were set to eventually be abandoned here on the island. Whole thing was a plot by this guy, Ebina. Guess he wanted to clean sweep it. Trash the Yakuza and the radiation problem all at once. Of course, his little plan broke down. Didn't take long. but add safety standards and we've got proper jobs. In Hawaii, no less. Blue skies and an ocean view. For former Yakuza at rock bottom, you could do a lot worse. That's what I had in mind when I proposed this whole thing. Ran it by former Tojo clan higher-ups and the Hawaiian state government, too.
Wait, you're the one behind this? You brought the Yakuza to Nelly Island?
That's right. Wanted to do whatever I could to help my kind out. Also got backed by a group called Fujinomiya, plus some subsidies from the Japanese government. You're quite the go-getter, ain't you, Shigaki? Look who's talking, Majima-san. We have you to thank for this. You came down and made sure the project got started off right. As a supervising member from the former Tojo clan, that is. Actually, you were here with us on the island till just recently. But then, on your way back to Japan, your boat had some sort of accident, and you went missing. Accident, huh? What kind of accident? An attack, the survivors said. From something big enough to swallow the boat. Like your amnesia, it's hard to believe, but they said it was a giant squid.
See? I knew it was real. I told you, didn't I?
Here we are, Majima-san. Home sweet home. We're bunked in these prefab houses, all former Tojo clan. Gotta say, we're all pretty shocked you're alive.
Boss!
Majima Construction.
Boss, we're so glad you're safe. Is it really true you lost your memory?
It's me, boss. Minami. Remember? Am I ringing any bells?
Get rid of those piercings. You look like a...
No offense, pal.
words I can't say.
You're killing me, boss.
Majima-san, what do you say to making the rounds? I bet everyone wants
Look,
to
man,
say hi.
I
We'll
cannot
prepare dinner
stand
in the
excessive face
meantime.
piercings.
Sure. Appreciate it.
I can't
After
stand
you're
them,
done
man.
chatting, head past the prefabs up to that Palikana church. We'll be inside. We can talk, eat, and figure out what's next.
You know, you wanna get like a nose piercing and earrings. Okay, fine. As long as it's not like that damn like bull ring septum piercing, which I think looks fucking awful. But you know, okay. But, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get like a stud right below my lip, and I'm gonna get like my eyebrows pierced. Like, okay, stop it. Now you're starting to look like a gimp. I think I can say that word on YouTube. You know, weird question. Is this the craziest job that we've seen Majima have? You being a pirate? I mean, like I said, there was that time that he was the construction leader. He's been a host. He's run a host club or hostess club. He's or cabaret club, I think is the proper way to phrase that. Jeez, what else has he done in this franchise? I know I'm missing stuff in the later games, but although I'm saying that like he's had the weird jobs, but Kiryu has been a taxi driver. He's run an orphanage. He's run a real estate firm. He's also done some pretty goofy shit. So which game was it? 4? I want to say it was 5 that he was the taxi driver, which has like a whole like street racing mini game connected to it. I don't know why I love this so much. I just do. bear meat.
Let's get cooking. I got mad skills. The kitchen's still open. Order up. Aha! Nice. Easy. Nice.
I feel like you chopped way too many veggies. I'm just saying.
Look at that. On to the next course. I got mad skills. My masterpiece is complete.
You know, I gotta say, I like this big church thing they got going on. Looks cool. Oh, cigarette butt. Come on. There's one thing I know about cults, and they're usually very meticulous about their... Well, I guess it's not a cult compound anymore, so I get, you know, the cigarette butt could be one of the Yakuzas. You see this black gelatinous thing. It's supposed to be a bug, but it's really funny to me for some reason.
Shigaki's waiting for you inside.
Hey, you're the one who clocked Masaru earlier, ain't you? Those were some nice moves. Rodriguez, I think it was.
You don't need to know my name. Better not keep them waiting.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Welcome. Please, come in. Eat. All of you.
Wow. That smells so good in here.
Never had curry before?
I've never even seen it.
I had the Indian kind, but what's this? Some kind of Japanese take, right? I've never tried it either.
Hey, kid. Word of warning. Once you start, it's hard to stop. So then, Majima-san, I gotta ask. Does seeing all us jog your memory a bit?
Oh God, can we not put in those eating sounds?
Not at all. Still don't remember a damn thing. Well, except for the taste of curry. That I got.
It's so good.
This one's going in the recipe book.
Majima-san, getting you back to a hospital in Japan should be our top priority. To that end, I just spoke to Saejima-san. He told me he's making his way here pronto.
Saejima?
He's your sworn brother. The only one you've got. Former officer of the Tojo clan, Taiga Saejima. I'm sure he'll get you to the best doctors there are.
Then, that means you're going back to Japan, Captain?
Well, I thought coming over here to help. Figured it'd maybe shake something loose, but...
Still nothing? Then yeah, you ought to head back and get yourself treated.
But then...
Listen, Noah, you got to leave the island, didn't you? Dream come true.
Wait, so the adventure's over? Even after you became our captain and everything?
Could be. What's the call here?
You get help. Proper medical attention's more important right now. Or are you just fine having amnesia the rest of your life? Weren't you a top Yakuza officer?
Saejima could get here as early as tomorrow, Majima-san. Once he heard about the accident, he immediately booked a flight and flew to Honolulu. He's just gotten stuck there trying to arrange a boat to bring him out here.
Sounds like he cares
I mean,
about you.
Is the amnesia really a
What the hell are they got?
problem? Well, I guess
sure
it could
they're
mean
just
like there's like
surprised
a
you're all right, Majima-san.
deeper
You know,
neurological
they're
issue,
really not
so
different from
maybe
us
it
at
is.
the end of the day. In terms of how the public sees them, Palikana's former leader, Bryce, was arrested. Ever since then, they've experienced some heavy internal reform. The new sage over in Honolulu's working hard to rebuild the trust Bryce destroyed. But these guys over here on Nele Island, the Haku, they're zealots. True fucking believers. Some did leave the faith, check themselves into rehab programs. The rest here are just skirting by, as you can see. They're just like the Yakuza after the dissolution. Nobody wants a damn thing to do with them.
I see what you're saying.
If we hadn't come here, it's a good bet they'd have been chased off the island. But they said if the Yakuza are cleaning the island, so will we. Whether we liked it or not. Lately, though, they're trying to throw some weight around. Saying shit like, this is our island, and outsiders gotta follow rules.
Close quarters and the thorns come out, eh?
Hey, Captain, come stay on board one last time before you leave for Japan. I know we haven't been together long, but the crew wants to throw you a going-away party. Jason and I'll get the grog ready. What's the grog? What's it taste like? All right, will do. There's a car over by the village entrance. Head there to catch a ride to the boat. Sorry, Borderlands has infected my brain. Oh, Scooter. Your sacrifice will never be, will never be, what's the word? Your sacrifice will never be overlooked. Dude, the first Tales from the Borderlands game, goddamn, that was so funny. That was probably my favorite bit from that game, was where you could just essentially, you know, where he's like trying to get like this like romantic, I'm sacrificing myself. You can choose to give him a kiss to go away, and you're just like, thank you, and shake his hand.
Well, I'll be damned.
So fucking good.
That's nice of you.
Before I do, though, there's some people who want to have a word with you.
Oh?
Seems they're still hurting from the beating you gave them. Got a feeling they want to settle the score.
Did you guys forget the part where
Boy,
the
Captain,
hurting
you're
from the
popular
beating
everywhere you
I
go.
gave you
Cost of being a handsome devil, kid.
was because you guys attacked me in
I'm
the
sure all you
first
little Yakuza
place?
buddies
So...
What, you think I need him? Unless you lay a finger on Noah. That's a different story.
That's exactly what I thought you'd say. Don't worry. We ain't the type to involve...
I kind of like this guy. There's something about the voice actor. Just, he's got this...
What do you say?
Just this tone. Really, I dig it.
We've waited long enough. Yeah, I'm just here to set the table. Wake me up when you're done. Yes, sir. Not done,
I really like how he's somehow finding a way to turn his swords into frisbees. Or boomerangs. I think that's the proper way to phrase it.
Oh, shit. Nishida, look. It's the boss.
You guys...
Huh?
How...
Whoa,
but
you're
how
right.
did you guys not notice I was in this giant
And
fight?
one
You were
more.
just over there. And I'm wearing this costume. Come on.
Damn. Boss, you're still tough as nails. You see that? Believe this guy's 60?
He's 60?
What happened here, boss?
Shit.
Nothing.
Wish I looked that good when I'm
Just a little
60.
pick me up before the party.
All done? Looks like they got what they came for. Well, come on. I'll take you back to the boat.
Let's roll, Noah. Man's offering us a ride.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Fuck, man. Boss just brushed us off like we were nothing.
It is what it is.
I'm talking about
He don't
Majima's
remember much
age,
right
but
now.
nah, Majima is timeless.
All right, Majima.
He's one.
This
He's
is
one of
where
those guys that's gonna live forever until
Besides,
it's gonna be like
guys,
until
I
he's 90, and then
imagine
he suddenly
Sudaki and
turns
I will
into an
come see
old
you off
man.
at that time.
Yeah, sure.
But until then,
Let's
he's
get
gonna
into the
be
lift.
eternally 20.
Yeah. Thanks, Rodriguez.
A lot of guys. What gives? Boat party?
Oh, yeah. You mean that big ship over there? You ever heard of a place called Madlantis?
Madlantis? That place is like full of bad guys, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna take a small
That
child
goes
there.
Shit, they look ready to tie one on.
Nights on the island are too quiet for Yakuza. At some point, they started going to Madlantis to spend the money they make here. In fact, some go every night.
Sounds to me like a Yakuza heaven on Earth.
It's why that special shuttle makes the trip all the way out here.
Hey, Captain. What if we did the feast some other time? We should all go to Madlantis instead.
Oh, yeah? Not satisfied with just Nele Island, are you?
Hang on, they call it Madlantis for a reason. It's no place for kids.
I just want to go look.
Yeah, we're
And
still
I'm
gonna
saying
take him though.
no. Hey,
So
tell him. He wouldn't like it anyway, right?
Actually, all this talk about Madlantis reminds me. I heard a wild rumor last time I was there.
Wait, no, we want him not to go. Don't say shit like that.
Oh, so you don't want to hear about the Esperanza treasure?
Huh?
That's the
Treasure?
after, wasn't it? The $1 billion one?
Right. Apparently this old guy's after it too. Showed up in Madlantis. Some New York moneylender. Meaning, loaded. Supposedly, he's come into some new info about the treasure's whereabouts. What was the guy's name again? Oh,
Masaru, zip it.
Hey, I don't give a shit. Please, go on.
Let's go back to the Goromaru to keep talking. We'll have the time while we sail to Madlantis. Right, Dad?
Fine, fine.
Right, you scurvy dogs! This bucket's on the move! Set a course for Madlantis!
So Madlantis made the itinerary after all. You used to be a regular, huh? Not since 7 years ago. Never thought I'd see that place again. Then, we'll both have fun getting acclimated. Aye, we're lucky our captain's such a degenerate, eh? Sorry, I had to do the pirate voice when he started that sentence with A. Or I. Masaru's in my Atlantis source these days. You should go hear the rest of the scoop from him. Captain's quarters. Guess I'll ask him myself.
Yeah.
So that rich fella talking up the Esperanza treasure goes by the name of Tucker. Spade Tucker.
What are
Guy's
these
got a
names?
round-the-clock bodyguard too.
Like, come up
And
with
he
something.
really knows where the treasure is.
It's like Bryce,
Acquired
Keith,
new intel
Tucker.
is about as far
Hey,
as
come on.
I've heard. Still, as is often the case here, it's just more fuel for the legend. Aside from Jason and I, not many take this thing seriously.
You can add me and Noah in there too. And on that note, I think we ought to meet this Tucker guy.
Great. Once we drop anchor in Madlantis, we'll start looking.
Man, I can't wait to see it.
I bet. But first, let's back up a second. Any of you know who originally created Madlantis way back when? Well, Captain, what do you think? Any guesses?
Me? What, is it somebody famous or something? Come on, man, I'm confused enough as it is.
Here's a hint. It's a name you've heard before.
Well, Quizmaster, before doesn't mean much to an amnesiac, now does it?
It was Bryce, that former sage of Polycana I mentioned earlier. Bryce Fairchild. Trace his resume back far enough and you'll find he used to run a gang. Decades ago, but still.
No kidding. So he saw the
Would
light,
anyone
ditched
put
crime.
it past
Is
this
that it?
franchise if he
Nah.
did?
He didn't change his story, just what he was writing it with. Power was always his aim. People say he's over 100 years old. Maybe he drank the elixir of life or something.
Before all that, Polycana was a lot smaller, just a local religious group. But for decades, Bryce played the ardent follower, slowly became a mover and shaker. Then, after their sage died, Bryce succeeded him and took command of the whole enterprise. Clean outside, cruel inside, Hawaii's underworld in the palm of his hand. People started calling him the Overseer.
Cinderella story from hell, huh?
Bryce created a lawless zone in Hawaii, where even the cops were at his beck and call. Eventually, he started doing business with his old gang. Then he took his network worldwide. Of course, someone of his stature can't just commit crimes out in the open.
Right.
Naturally, he needed someplace private, where he could entertain shady deals and shadier guests. So, that's precisely what he created. People started calling his little creation Atlantis. Now it's a social hub for scum and villainy.
I see. That makes sense.
You seriously caught all that? You sure you're 10?
Yeah, it's like a super secret base for bad guys, right?
Damn, my Noah's the sharpest knife in the drawer, isn't he?
With Bryce out of the picture, Atlantis is under new management. A bunch of shady organizations stepped in to run it. The biggest one is run by this old lady they call Queen Michelle. She used to be high society or something a long time ago, and has a lot of bigwigs backing her. Bryce himself used to keep a cautious eye on her. The Pirates Coliseum's her doing, for her entertainment. Sure, there's all sorts of casinos and cat houses in Madlantis, but none of them earn like the Coliseum. Heck, the ship we're on right now once fought in it. Though, not too well, I might add.
Yeah, well, she's got a new captain now. And maybe she'll do better this go-round.
Let's do it, Captain.
With you at the helm of the Goromaru? What the hell? They won't know what hit them.
Damn, you fellas don't need convincing, huh?
Nope. But Jason, he's another story. Remember, he lost his own ship in the Coliseum a while back.
It's the most fun you can have, as long as you don't lose. It all comes down to whether or not you can fully trust your crew.
Well, I'm sorry about your ship, Jason, but you're not exactly giving me a lot of reasons to stay out.
Entirely up to you. You're the captain, Captain.
All right, guys. We're going to call this one
Captain.
here. Thank you so much for watching. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Atlantis on the map.
And I will see you all in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.
Got it. Madlantis, here we come!
These are some good waves.